Hey guys, welcome back. Modii 101 here, and we're back in cooking with Modii, and we are cooking. In between episodes, besides the new locale we have today, I don't think I did that much. I'll be dead honest with you. I feel like there was something I did. I don't know. I have no clue. All right, so we're going to get to today. It's not down there, but we're going to start working down there soon. Why? Because we're running out of room over here. But, you can see the back of a building. It's exciting. We got, of course, I don't know if I put all those up there. Did I do that in the video? I don't 100% remember, but either way, there we go. All right, so today we're going to be working on this location. Let me get up here so we can kind of get a look at it. All right. Can anybody guess what this is? Now, I'm going to explain. But this sign amused me, and it doesn't look like much. But this is a place. Okay, so there's a little bit of a story behind that. So the place we have here was, I believe, somewhat of a national restaurant. It was one of those places that had a couple different names, but was all the same business. And then they all went out of business during COVID. Except, weirdly enough, one single of the restaurants reopened in Tucson and is now the only place this restaurant exists anymore to where people have driven far and wide to go here. They don't serve anything I want, but this is Sweet Tomatoes. Okay, Sweet Tomatoes, and I believe in other locations it was also referred to as Soup Plantation, which sounds a little racist, but not the soup part. Anyways, so yeah, this is what we're working on today, and this is basically a soup and salad restaurant. Do they sell other stuff? I have no clue. I've never been there, but I needed a place for soup, and since one of the names is Soup Plantation, so you know, if you've seen the one in Tucson, this is pretty accurate. So if we come in here, we can see we have a little place for a maitre d' and a ring up. I don't know if that's accurate or not. But we got these nice fancy tables going all the way around. There's the kitchen. But this place is a giant salad bar. And what we're going to make today, a giant soup bar. And here we have stock. So if you just want, I don't know, I needed something extra and I didn't want to make that. But I decided on this one because of the space we have. The kitchen is going to be maybe more accurate than a lot of the kitchens in a lot of these restaurants. For anybody who's ever worked in a kitchen, they're never big enough. They are never big enough. All right, we're going to attempt to do this the best we can. I think I prepped well, but we'll see. So if we look, we got to get to it. We're burning soup time here. These are all the soups. Why? Because there's a lot of spaces to fill. So this is going to be interesting. I think I have this set up. You can see we have 4 different stoves here, all with bowls in them. We got furnaces we don't need, and we've got some empty fridges. But like any good restaurant, we got soup stuff up here. So we're going to grab this first one, and we are making corn soup. That sounds awful. There we go. See how easy that is? Corn soup. Do you eat corn soup? Leek soup. Not any better. I guess I should kind of look at some of these recipes. So the corn soup is corn, some sort of vegetable, basically pork and milk. I went with lettuce. So it's corn, beef, and lettuce and milk. Doesn't that sound delicious? All right, this one is leek soup. Leeks, potatoes, milk. Good, good, good. This one is going to be potato soup. That's bacon in it. And leeks. So I like that there are potatoes in leek soup, but then there's leeks in potato soup. The whole soup community is weird. And then this one in here is going to be pumpkin soup. How awful does that sound? Is that something any of you guys eat? Oh, that's bad. Not a fan. Not a fan. Okay, so those 4 are cooking. And now what we're going to do is we're going to look until we can get here. Cactus soup. This is Pam's, meaning this is made just in a crafting. God damn it. All right, hold on. I thought I had everything. You know what? We're going to get rid of one. We don't need the furnaces. I put them in thinking I might need them. All right, here we go. Oop. Crafting. Oh, I had to put the ing, but there we go. All right, there. Damn it. I had everything else. I made so many bowls in planning. Speaking of bowls, I'm going to show you this. You guys might have noticed this. So you can see we have a lot of plates here, right? And then we have a lot of bowls, but apparently when you put a lot, they just start stacking them sideways. So I like to think this is how a real soup place would be. Just a weird Janga mess of bowls. All right, we got to get back in here, and let's do one of these, and we'll put this here, and we'll stick that there. Okay. So now we got to figure out where the heck we have. Here we go. All right, we're going to pick these guys up just so we have them. All right, so we are now jumping in because these ones all take the thing behind us. We're going to let that stuff cook. So cactus soup is cactus and stock. I can tell you for a fact, living in Arizona my whole life, where the cactus roam free, I've never heard anybody make soup out of them. All right, then we're going to go cream of broccoli. I think it's this one. So is it this? Let's see. Cream of broccoli soup. Broccoli, that makes sense. Carrots, sneaking stuff in. Stock, pepper, flour. Wait, did I not grab the right? Oh, I think I grabbed Brussels sprouts. God damn it. All right. As someone who doesn't eat many vegetables, let's go swap out the, apparently, it looked like broccoli, and I think I put in like BR. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. Get rid of the Brussels sprouts. See, I put BR, and I was like, that's close enough. We need that one. Okay, not that many. That's too many. I will mess up my vibe. Okay, here we go. And up and out. Luckily, this place is close, you know. All right, so 2 fixes. All right, here we go. Here we go. You ready? Cream of broccoli soup. Boom. Why doesn't it put them all in? I don't know, but there we go. Nice. Okay. So we're going to take out that one and that one. Okay. And let's see how these are going. Here is our corn soup. So we can take that one out. Just trying to keep track. Here is our leek soup. We can take that one out. Here is our potato soup. There's that. And then here is our pumpkin soup. We'll take that one out. All right. So now that we have all these, we're just going to start putting them in here. I really don't care about the order. And yes, I know this is what it shouldn't look like, but that's fine. Okay, so now that we did that, we're going to jump back up here, and we're going to go for chicken soup. So that should be here. All right, so chicken soup, pretty straightforward. Chicken, carrots. I added tomatoes and cabbage. When it lets me choose, I'm just going to choose whatever. If it's going to let me choose, I'm going to make it gross. So this chicken soup has tomatoes in it and cabbage. Yeah, drink that in. All right, what's next? Chicken soup, vegetable soup. That's this one here. All right. This one, once again, carrots, potatoes, cabbage, and beets. Delicious. Okay. Then we're going to grab this because the next one, wait, we have another pumpkin soup. Yeah. This is a different pumpkin soup. Pumpkin slices, broccoli, because gross, pork chops, and milk. Let me show you this. Let me just show you. Vegetable soup. See, it lets me just pick. So if it's going to let me pick, I'm going to pick dumb stuff. Why is this not going? Vegetable soup. No. Pumpkin soup. Milk. Pork. I think that's the Brussels sprouts. I got it mixed up. Oh, for the love of all those pure. All right, you know what? Let's just check. Pumpkin soup. Can I get... All right, we'll get broccoli. Wait. Pumpkin soup. Brussels sprouts. Oh, that's broccoli. That's a problem. I got it mixed up. Still counts. Third time over here. Here we go. And down. All right, let's type the all-important BR and Brussels sprouts. Too many. Let's do that and that. All right, here we go. And then fly like a Modii. All right. I did not plan on you guys seeing the top of this building so often. All right, let's figure out where this one was. Here? Yeah. There? Are you going? Good. All right, what's next is noodle soup. Yep. Noodles, eggs, dried kelp, pork. So you guys actually just eat this stuff like you're willing. All right, cool. All right, where are we at here? Let's see. All right, cream of avocado soup. Let's see. This one is, and this is, you guys eat this stuff, so it's crazy. We got avocados, cream, so, cream of avocado, limes, spice leaf, and stock once again. All right, and there we go. Cream of avocado soup, gross. And we're actually going to take that one out. And what do we got? Garden soup. All right, this one's weird and easy. I decided to use soybeans, because why not? And was the garden soup. So we'll go like that, there, and there, and there, and now we have that. Okay, isn't soup exciting, everybody? All right, what's next? Hot and sour soup. That seems awful, but I think it has, is this it? I think this has a lot of ingredients. Let's see. Hot and sour soup. Pork, sesame oil, mushrooms, bamboo, eggs, vinegar, black pepper. Holy jeez. Okay, that's a lot of, what? Oh, there we go. That's a lot of ingredients. What's the weirdest soup you've ever had? Is it lamb and barley by any chance? All right, this one, here we go. You ready? It's got lamb, onions, carrots, barley, stock. See, this one makes sense. Still gross. Makes sense. I picked the wrong one. There we go. I picked the wrong one. There we go. All right, and get up there. Get that. Put that there, and boom. There we go. Okay, so let's take out that one. All right, we're going to come over here. There's our chicken soup. Get rid of that. There is our vegetable soup. There we go. I guess I should probably actually take it out. Here. Oh, that's still cooking. Oh, because we had to go get the stupid broccoli. All right, how's this guy coming in? He's almost done too. All right, this one's almost done. This one is going to be pumpkin soup, the second kind. Maybe this is chunky and the other one is smooth. I don't know how soups work. Just waiting on this. Pork, kelp, egg, pasta. Noodle soup. All right. I'm not going to argue with you guys. You guys seem pretty set in your ways. All right, let's put some of these away. We got a lot more this time. Boom. We got that there. You got that there. Would you come to my soup and salad restaurant? Would that be something? Like, okay, all right. We'll pick a scenario. Would you come here, lightly snowing, cold, maybe we got a fireplace going, and we just got hot soups? Is that a yes? Okay. Middle of summer, 100 degrees, 70% humidity. You're wearing the least amount of clothes you legally can without being arrested. You're covered in sweat. Hot soup? All right. Let's get back to work here. Okay, so here's a crazy one. Beet soup. But, here, watch this. We can make it this way, where we use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beets per. That's a lot of beets. Or in here, 3 gets it done. So let's figure out. Okay, so look at that. We got that. So we're going to come over here. We're going to split this back into 3s, a 1, a 2, and a 3. I don't know what I was originally making. All right, so there's that. We got carrot soup. Kind of seeing a lazy theme going on here. So we got the milk, we got the carrots, and we got the other carrots. There we go. Leek bacon soup. This is ones we can make. So now we got to try and find the ones. Don't look ahead. Don't look ahead. There's some more. Nope. There we go. Clam chowder. I got the chowder. All right. So we just need the one with clams. That should be easy, right? Yeah, we got stuff over here too, guys. We're working on clam chowder. All right. That's this guy, right? Okay. So there. All right. Good. And then mushroom stew. That one we're going to make ourselves. Beef stew. Beef stew. That was my rap name. Beef stew. All right. So in this one, beef, carrots, more carrots, potatoes, and flour. Yeah, I don't get it either. Okay. So look at me juggling. Now we're going to make leek bacon soup. I don't know about leeks, but bacon sounds good. All right. And leek bacon soup. Boom, boom, done. All right. There we go. Let's get rid of that one. Now we're making Old World veggie soup. And we moved over to the side right there. So apparently Old World veggie soup is onions, barley, peas. Just like Grandma used to make? My grandma died in 1983, so I don't know. Plus, I would have been like, ooh, Grandma soup? Nasty. All right, we'll grab this because we are now making ourselves a hearty bowl of peas and ham soup. Are these real things? I need your help because I don't do this type of stuff. Really? Just be like, you know what would be good? Ham and peas. This one, all right. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to take a drink. Give me a minute here. Is this a real thing? Come on. Seriously? Pizza soup? Let's see. In pizza soup, we have tomato soup, onions, bell peppers, mushrooms, garlic, and cheese. Is that real? All right, so this one's interesting because we actually need to make the tomato soup. Tomatoes and that, boom and boom, and there we go. So we actually had to make an ingredient for this one, which ironically is going to be the next soup we make anyway. All right, so this should go in there, and then we should go like this. And there we have pizza soup, I guess. All right, let's see how these are going. All right, we got beetroot soup is now done. This one is slowly working. This one's almost done. All right, let's see. Did we get rid of the beetroot soup? We did. Okay. Let's go put these out. So this will be the last one on this side. And then, of course, the star of the show, I guess, the pizza soup, will have a... Sounds like a bad Seinfeld character. No pizza for you. All right, so there's that. Okay, let's see how these are going. I don't know why this one's taking so much longer. All right, clam chowder's done. All right, I'm sorry for anybody in the New England area. Beef stew. That was my wrestling name. All right, we're going to put these out here. All right, we're doing great. We're doing good. I hope I did all the numbers right. And we're just waiting on this son of a gun. All right, let's look here. Baked cod soup. It's going to be raw cod, potatoes, eggs, and tomatoes. And let's see. Hold on. It's got to be in here somewhere. Maybe it's here. There we go. There's the cod. All right. And there we go. So that's that one. Oh, no. And then fish stew. Fish, tomato sauce, onions. Let's see. I think I might have to actually make this one. So let's go ahead and make the tomato sauce. Okay. Tomatoes, onions, garlic. Tomatoes, onions, and garlic. We're going to stick these back in here. All right. We'll let that stuff go because we're going to finish working on these. So tomato soup, pretty straightforward. Tomato and stock. So tomato and soup is technically what we're making. All right, there we go. All right, that's a favorite of a lot of people. potato and leek soup. All right. Whatever. Wait. I think it's this one. There we go. All right. So potato and leek soup. There's that. Then we do all that. And we get all that. Nice. All right. Seed soup. Yep. This is soup made of seeds. This kind of has a Great Depression kind of vibe about it. I'm going to be dead honest with you. All right, there's that, and then we got to do this and that and this. There we go. Nice. Let's go put these out. So don't, just in case you're like, oh, seed soup, that's gross. I put the sneeze guard real high, so if you're about to sneeze, jump. All right. Let's see how we're going here. The carrot soup, thank goodness, is finally done. All right, we'll bring this out. And there we go. See, this kitchen's perfectly fine. All right, how's this going? Still cooking. This one we're going to actually grab this so that we can come up here, grab this, and then we're going to go like that. Nice. Okay. That's going. That's these ones here. All right. Oh, we did seed soup. Okay, so split pea soup. Where'd I get a bowl? Why'd I get a bowl? Who's kicking out bowls at me? All right, whatever. All right, so split pea. Stop throwing bowls at me. I swear to God, I'm going to lose my mind. There we go. And boom. All the pea soup you want. Vegetable soup. Who is oh, because it's, yeah, I got that. I'll put these in here. All right, stop throwing stuff at me. All right, we're going to grab this. For the love of Christ, stop throwing bowls at me. Vegetable soup. I don't think I grabbed the right stuff. What is this one? Carrot and potato soup. Boom. These ones we actually needed bowls for. Okay. And let me do that. But then I'm going to step away because I put extra bowls right here. Ha ha. It was this one. Boop. There we go. Boom. Oh, that doesn't stack. Well, that's unfun for me. All right, let's hope that these stack in. Why did that one not? All right, whatever. Here, but then now, why is it only holding 8? All right, these are just going to go. These are going to, we're just going to put these in the fridge. I swear to God, if you throw another bowl at me, I'm going to lose my mind. All right, what did we get? I think we did that one. Yeah, that's a weird one. All right, so we're going to grab this. And we're making vegetable soup. All right, there we go. Perfect. And now we can take this off. Stop throwing these damn bowls at me. All right, mushroom soup. Boom. Boom. The bowls. Damn it. Let's grab these bowls. Let's try this again. And mushroom soup. Perfect. Put these bowls away. How's this coming? Almost there. This one is done. So we can get rid of that. And we're just waiting on this last one that will not stop throwing bowls at me. Being extremely rude. All right. Okay. One more. And then we will never come in this kitchen again. There we go. All right. Our soup place. Let's see. Did I get the numbers right? Holy crap. I did it. I took one off of my list because it was actually a Mine Colonies one, and I didn't realize it. That's why I put that stock there. But there we go. We got ourselves a full salad bar. This is stuff I assume would be in a salad bar. I have no clue. And then, yeah, the great soupiness. All right, then we're going to go like that. Oh, no, give me that back. It's not much for you. All right, and then I'm even going to hide this furnace up here. There we go. Other than forgetting a crafting table and getting my broccolis and Brussels sprouts messed up, we did pretty good. And there we go. And you can see our kitchen was actually this little piece that could fit. This is why it was so small. Because I had this little bit of room back here I could shove in here. So, all right, guys, there we go. We are done with another area. We have this spot. Let's take a quick look here. We got that spot. We've been working on this area a lot. And then down here And then I don't know if I mentioned this in the video, but I am planning on dropping all of this that we're flying over down, cleaning it up, getting the trees out, putting in another road. Maybe I'll come over here and it'll connect back here, but we're going to have another row over there. We don't really have much space here either, so we're doing good. All right, guys, there we go. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know why you guys eat soup. The closest thing I have is sometimes I'll have a bowl of taco meat, and before Heather cooks it for me, so I just have to heat it up because I'm 8. I'll put a little extra water in there because I love the taco juice. You know what I'm talking about. And oh, that came out weird. Oh, please don't pay attention to what I just said. I love the broth. The point is, it's kind of a beef stew. It's taco stew. I knew a guy named that. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget, like, subscribe, click that bell, leave a comment, share on social media. Any and all of those things help out tremendously. If you guys want to come partake in these shenanigans and come try the foods of Modii, you can do that by becoming a Patreon, get access to this server plus all of our others. They are open 24/7, 7 days a week. You can hang out in our Discord, which is also there all the time, but sometimes people sleep, but we have people from other countries. So, you can talk to people at weird times. That's open all the time, too. All of those things, plus some other goodies. Go check out the Patreon. Come hang out. We would love to have you. If you guys want to watch me do the off-camera work on this, where I frantically try and figure out what restaurant we're going to do next and how quickly I can Google a picture of it so that I can start building, you can experience that over at twitch.tv/Modii101. I stream this every Monday at noon Mountain Time. I would love for you guys to come hang out, say hi, and have some fun. We'll see you guys over there. And last but not least, if you want to get your own server, head on over to Host Havoc. Use the link down below. That way they know you're coming from one of my videos. And until next time, I want to thank you all so much for hanging out, and we'll see you guys later. Bye!